What is going on, guys? Coach Joe here at the Lion's Den. I hope everybody had a phenomenal Thanksgiving. I just want to say I'm super thankful for each and every one of you guys who subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on social media, and have been with me through this entire journey. That was just some of the biggest things on my gratefulness and thankful list was you guys. So I just want to take a moment to address that first before we get into the video. So exactly a week ago, I traveled down to CrossFit Bloomsburg, which is actually where I had my second Strongman competition. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it somewhere up here for you to watch. And that was a great competition. That's where I did a truck pull, log clean and press, tire flip, circus dumbbell, and then a car deadlift, which I'm absolutely terrible at. And I met some really good people. So I met the owner of that gym, and actually I think second and third place were, for my weight class, are both coaches there. So we've kept in touch, Nick and Cameron. So they invited me down. We went down there and we got to work on some Strongman implements. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of talk through each one that we did, what I liked, what I didn't like, how it all went, and you guys can watch the video of us training and getting after it. So when I got there, the first thing that Nick had told me we were gonna go and do was a 5 rep max snatch grip deadlift. And I haven't done these in forever, to be completely honest with you. I do a lot of snatches and snatch pulls, but I haven't done snatch grip deadlifts in a long time. After immediately finishing that snatch grip deadlift for a 5 rep max, we were gonna go out and do car deadlifts. You guys know how much I love car deadlifts. I knew I needed to get better at those, which I'm actually grateful that I got to do them. I learned how to put my feet better in a position, which will help me with that. But I think I ended up at 475 for 5 reps at a snatch grip deadlift. And that was pretty good because I didn't really know where I sat with that. I think I could have pushed harder. It was kind of just a gauge, and that's the number I picked. But I will say that I messed my back up pretty bad, muscular. Like, it wasn't anything, you know, too serious, but my muscles in my back, I know weren't used to it. So literally it probably took me a week to actually recover from that. During the workout I didn't feel it, but the next day the middle of my back was just so locked up and I was having some back problems. But that's just the nature of the beast. And these guys were absolute animals. Nick was doing 475 as well, and then Cameron, I think, did 500 something for a set of 5. But we went out there and then, you know, we got after it with the car deadlift. And just working on my foot positioning with that car deadlift, it made a huge difference, because the first time I tried it in Beast of Bloomsburg, I had no idea what I was doing. I've never done it before, and I completely messed up. And that was due to me keeping my feet back too far and just cranking the crap out of my back. And it was just really bad. So the second thing we worked on, I never tried before, and that was a Hercules hold. So the Hercules hold is a strongman contraption where you're pretty much reaching your arms out. It's honestly like a torture device, and they're trying to rip your arms out of the socket, essentially. No, I'm just kidding. It kind of, maybe. I think that's kind of what's happening. But really there's just weight resistance, and it's a test of grip strength, but you really feel it in your traps, your upper back, honestly, like your entire body, kind of in your throat and your stomach and even in your freaking thighs, you feel this. It really is kind of an awkward sensation. But needless to say, we all did it, and what happened was, I think because we used chain links to do this, it got caught just right on the J-cups, and you could either hold it for like 5 minutes, or you could only hold it for 60 seconds. So unfortunately, when I went to do it, and I felt the chains go, it really ripped hard on my right arm, and it kind of just set me off balance completely, and I felt like all the pressure was in my right arm. My left arm was completely fine. I didn't feel fatigued or anything like that, but my right arm, I think, just kind of got a weird jolt, and I only held it for 2 minutes, and I had, I think, 200 plus pounds on each side. But it was, needless to say, it was fun. Everybody did a great job. It was something cool to try. And yeah, I mean, I got under my belt, so hopefully if I ever have that in a competition, we'll see how we do. Now, the last thing we decided to do was conditioning, which really was just a sled push from hell. And it was just a sled relay, and whenever you wanted to quit, you quit. Until you didn't quit, we just kept adding weight. So what made this very, very challenging, and I've never done this till today, was pushing a sled on mats, which it's like adding band resistance to any lift. So you have the weights on top of the sled, and then you have black mat, which is causing friction. So you are just fighting this sled all the way down every way, and we just kept going back and forth, and I think in total it was around like 8 minutes just worth of sled pushing. I ended up finishing with whatever you see here, but plus whatever the black mats make it feel like. It honestly was just hell. So kudos to all you guys, and you guys are sick and sadistic for making me do that, but I love it, and I've actually have used that in my gym 2 days ago. So they thank you as well. So I just want to say thanks to you guys from CrossFit Bloomsburg for having me out there. Matt, we got Nick, we got Cam, and everybody else that I met. You guys are just awesome, and everybody trains super hard. I know I don't have the audio playing in this video, but we are screaming, we are pushing each other, motivating each other, and that's really been the biggest thing I picked up in the strongman community is, even though we're all competing, everyone is so welcoming and cool, and they're just there to have a good time, and that's something that I really enjoy, and it's really just a great community. So if you guys haven't competed, I really recommend that you do so, which kind of segues me into my next little announcement. I'm going to be doing a strongman competition April 14th through the USS. It's going to be called LionsDenEliteTraining, and I'm doing my buddy Brian Alsruh. So we're going to co-run an event at my gym. Hopefully if it gets a good turnout, we'll do it yearly. The signups will be up probably in the next week or so, just because I'm waiting for everything to get approved. But I'm super excited to be a part of the strongman community and get something like that rolling. So once it's out, I'll make sure to tell you guys about it, and hopefully get some of you guys in here to meet me and train. It's gonna be amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of all over the place, but the next video will probably be the Q&A. So if you guys please can drop questions below for the Q&A, business, training, life, whatever, you name it, I'm an open book. So just put them down below. I'll do my best to answer everything, and I'm looking forward to it, guys. But until then, lean, mean, strength machines.